And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side, Norby. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Chop to third. And that's a foul ball.
Ball one.
Hayes leads off first with one away. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And now two gone. Brian Reynolds here. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right through there for a strike. Next
Ball
offering
one.
upstairs.
1-1. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Spencer Horwitz. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs. And now here is Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
On the ground to third. On to first. One up, one down. Time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, J.D. Martinez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Connor Norby, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That catches the outside corner, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, left side. Pham makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of the game, though.
Here's Adam Frazier. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Tommy Pham. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on, he missed, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Joey Bart in the box now. No balls and a strike. Edwards slings it across. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one finds the zone, and it's nothing in 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Pham. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. That's out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes on his way over, and that is that. Nothing doing. And we're back. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Meyer back to work. And a foul ball. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Meyer ready to fire now. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground to 3rd. Not in time. He's safe. First and second,
batting,
no
the
outs.
center fielder,
O'Neal
O'Neal.
Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Norby quickly to second for one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
All ones the count.
A little bit high. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. This one in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And ball 1.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Cruz moving under it. And that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, the batter now, Adam Frazier. That one missing inside.
2 balls.
In the
no
dirt.
strike.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Tommy Pham. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. He's looking for a ground ball.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Strand a couple. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Popped up left side. Connor Falefa hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Connor Norby. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now
J.D. Martinez. Fly to left his first time.
Martinez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking
0-1's the
great
count.
so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and
No ball,
off
2
balance
strikes.
on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ground ball left side. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Cruz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that is that. He continues to. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Kyle Stowers. Swung on. Belted. Hops over the wall. And that's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a slow roller. And that's just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And the batter now, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a
fly ball center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead. Next to hit, Eric Wagaman. Fly to center his first time. That's towards center. Cruz under this one. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. Just missed. And misses inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground, Norby. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one fouled off. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Kutch to the dish. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. McCutchen, 38 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Konine towards the line, and that is that. Make it 6. Back here in Miami, here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground to short, Connor Falefa sends it across to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Otto Lopez. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
That one missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Hit in the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Here goes the runner. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner on the move again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses.
2 strikes.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Max Meyer done for the day. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance.
Now
New pitcher on the bump when we
Marlins.
get back. New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pham up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Line drive. Norby. Here's Edwards for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap.
On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. And they're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now Kyle Stowers. And there's the strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Dane Myers now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slings to first in time. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Griffin Kona, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-1. Ball one there. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We go to the 8th at the plate. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball to the right side. Wagaman takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out.
Zips it to first, out number 3. So one left. Back now to pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Wagaman lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Good eye in that spot.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball is outside. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Chase Sugar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson getting loose as well. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Agustin Ramirez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Lopez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Inside and hit him.
That ball hit him.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Norby.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. And welcome back to the Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Anthony Bender. A chance at his first save of the year. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Lined into right.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Wagaman settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Tommy Pham digs in now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get.
Now this one gets through. They're waving McCutchen home. Safe. It's 1-1.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a nut. Really important at bat coming up now.
Connor Falefa in the box, lays off for ball one. And the 1-0 misses low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hauls it in for the out. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
13,
there's a strike. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make.
Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here at Low. Depot Park. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. Moretta back to work. Slider right there. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Stowers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one misses. Now 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
2-1. That's ball 3.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Let's